Hi there and welcome back to Save with Crypto. My name's Save with Crypto. Now I will say that this video I did publish in the Save with Crypto Club, which is a free Telegram group that you can join, and I published this on Monday the 1st of September. You might be seeing this a bit later if you're watching it on YouTube, but I think the information here is so red hot that I just didn't want to give it away for free. What I really want you all to do is to get Quadzilla. Quadzilla is this invite only script that you can get free at the moment. The first 100 people are going to be free. After that, I think we're going to charge. There's currently 56 people using it, so there's 44 spots left. So if you haven't got it, go to savewith.crypto.org/QZ. Okay. Now in the Telegram group last night, D Triant asked, I have a question. If there is some tool that auto monitors all, or maybe the top 100 crypto, which would notify me when the indicator is at the levels like in the circle in the image, when it's below 20 and there is a visible gap. Okay, so he's talking about this visible gap here. Now, the thing is when that happens, you usually get this green background. You can see that as a green line here. And this was mentioned by Math the Coder, who said the closest we've got at the moment is the background color change alert, which is essentially when at least 3 of the stochastics curve around. You can set this for each time frame and asset pair you're interested in. But yeah, setting it for 100 assets on a bunch of time frames would be a lot of alerts. In practice, I think having all these alerts going off would drive you nuts pretty quickly. I agree. So how about we set it up in about 2 minutes using one alert? So first of all, get Quadzilla. savewithcrypto.org/QZ. Once you've done that, the form generates an email that I receive, and then I have to add you manually to the indicator. Usually if I'm awake, it will be done within an hour. If I'm asleep, it might be 7 hours later. And then once I've done it, you will go here and you'll see in your invite onlys, you will see Quadzilla there. Give that a click and that puts Quadzilla on your chart. Now I've made a few changes to mine. I'll just show you very briefly. What I do is I deselect those 2 there and I deselect that one there, and then I add the EMA5 and EMA9, and then I save it as default. Okay, so that's what I've done here. Now you'll notice that on time frames like the 1 hour, you get these really good signals here with the green background when we're at a bottom, like here, 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 here. You get the idea. It's amazing, isn't it? So the aim is to get those kind of alerts for the top 100 cryptos. So here's how we do it. Okay, so you go to your TradingView homepage and then go to Products, Screeners, and here I want to choose Crypto Coins. Okay, and that shows you the top 100 cryptos. So all I do here is I highlight the first 100, or you can do more if you like. So I'm doing Shift and click there. So I've highlighted all of those. I do a right click, then I add to watch list and I create a new watch list. Okay, so I'm going to call it Crypto Top 100. Okay, and there it is. So let's go back to the chart. So you need to make sure that you've got Quadzilla loaded, and then you can go to alert, and then what we're going to do is to change that to Quadzilla. Now that's only going to do alerts for CRO. However, look, hey, you can set alerts for the entire watch list. Okay, I'm going to do that for 1 hour, and you could set that for red background or green background, or if you just want to set one alert, background color change. Now I've got that set for 1 hour, and I'm going to set it for once per bar close and create. Okay, so the time now is 12:02, so I've just missed the 1 hour close. Now that got me thinking, do I want the alerts to come dead on the hour? Not necessarily, because a lot of people might be doing that. A lot of people, maybe even bots, are going to act on that. What if we knew at different times, random times, but still using the 1 hour interval. So I had this idea last night. It was about 4 o'clock in the morning when I thought of this. And I had to grab my laptop and set it up just before I forgot. So what I did was I added a custom interval. And the custom interval was 59 minutes. So my next candle close is actually in 44 minutes and 16 seconds. But all these green backgrounds are still showing up pretty much as they were on the 1 hour. I mean, I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but I think that's a really good idea. This can get even better, because at the moment we're looking at the top 100 cryptos. But like my video I did yesterday, I was looking at exchange tokens. So what if I wanted to do that? How do I look at just exchange tokens? Well, once again, we come to the screeners, go to crypto coins, go to category, and then just look for exchange tokens, right? So that's now got 113 exchange tokens. So I can highlight all those, create a new watch list, call it exchange tokens, and do exactly the same with that. Is this pretty cool or what? I'm quite pleased with myself, I must admit. Anyway, I hope you are too. If you are, can you just go to all my videos, smash like, and just do that kind of stuff and tell everybody how brilliant Quadzilla is and how brilliant the Save with Crypto community is, because I do think it is really brilliant. Now then, the first part of that video was made yesterday, the 1st of September, and it was pointed out to me by the members of my Telegram group that the watch list alerts are actually only available on the premium TradingView account. This was quite a disappointment, I must admit, and I didn't realise at the time when I did it that it's because I had the premium account that I'd actually noticed this for the first time. I thought I just stumbled across something. So what they call these is these watch list alerts, right? So on the essential plan you don't get any, on the plus plan you don't get any, and on the premium plan, which is the one I have at the moment, you do get 2 watch list alerts. So I actually think these are really powerful, and what is really good timing is the fact that yesterday this discount started on TradingView. It's only running for 5 days, but if you pay annually, you save up to 70%, which means the premium account, now this is in pounds because I'm in the UK, the premium account would normally be like the equivalent of like £59 a month, which is quite a lot. And I must admit, I wasn't enjoying paying that. I'd paid it for like 2 months, I think. And it just seemed like a hell of a lot of money. However, £17.98 is much more affordable. And I went for it. I got the annual plan. So if you compare that with, say at the moment, if you're paying for TradingView, you're probably paying about £15 a month, or the equivalent in your currency, and the premium is literally a couple of quid more. Now if you use my link for TradingView, which is savewithcrypto.org/TV, you'll get an extra $15 off anyway, which pretty much makes it the same as that, doesn't it? So I think now, in the next 5 days, it's probably time to treat yourself and get TradingView Premium. Pay it for a year, and then you don't have to worry about it. And, you can see here that I paid, on August the 19th, I paid £71.94 just for a month. And then yesterday I cancelled that and went for the annual, and I paid £258.94. And what they did, they added the extra days on that I had already. So in fact, my next payment is due on September the 28th, 2026. Now that is showing here at full price, but I think by then there'll probably be another offer like this, and I'll probably get 70% off again. So I'll worry about that next September. But meanwhile, that's what I'm paying. And to be honest, if you're not earning that much more every month by having these amazing features, then you're probably doing something very wrong. It does have massive other advantages as well, like you can put lots of charts on the same tab. You can have 25 indicators per chart. Not that you need that many, because we only need one, don't we? Quadzilla, that's all you need. But you have got things like the 1 second time frame, which is hilarious. You've also got alerts that don't expire, which is quite nice. And you've also got this auto chart patterns, which I'm going to explore a bit more because I think that looks pretty cool. So yeah, not financial advice, but that's what I've done. And I think it makes sense to go for this massive discount of 70% off. To be honest, even if you go for the essential, it's still 30% off at the moment if you go for the annual. I don't actually see many advantages with the plus, to be honest, other than maybe having 4 charts per tab. But that's about it. So, you know, I would actually pay the extra 4 pence a month and go for the premium. But anyway, let me know. Let me know if you think that's a good idea. Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what level of TradingView you're at. If you haven't got a paid plan, then do consider it. And if you do, use my link, savewithcrypto.org/TV. While you're down there, feel free to ask any questions you like or just say hello. Make sure you are subscribed and you've got the notifications set on all. Do remember to give the video a great big fat like. Please do that. It's very important. And above all, tell your friends.